So tonight I'm having Sam Adams Octoberfest. Not a big Sam Adams fan. I'm okay with them, but I think their stuff's average. Who hasn't heard of them? Either out of Boston or somewhere near Boston. The label's pretty basic here. Just shows a German Stein mug, foaming. The 6-pack of this cost me, I think it was $9. 5.3% alcohol, 16 IBUs, and it's a lager. As I film this, it is mid-August, and Oktoberfest will be starting next month because it always starts in September, not October, even though it's called Oktoberfest. Most Oktoberfest beers are very malt forward, whether it's from Munich or Vienna. According to Sam Adams' website, this is available, mid-August to late October. Malts are 2 Pale, Munich 10, very light, Sam Adams Oktoberfest Malt, what in the hell is that? And Caramel 60. Hops are Tettinger and Hallertauer. Deep red amber 20 SRM, so a little bit dark. To go over the recipe briefly here, 2 Pale Malt, just mostly gives fermentable sugars. Munich 10, Munich is very malty. The number means the darkness of it. 10 is not dark at all. So Munich is known to be malty. Sam Adams Oktoberfest malt, I have no clue what that is. And then Caramel 60 is also as crystal, depending on the manufacturer. That one is a little more toffee, caramel, sweet. Also by the number 60, it's getting darker. It's not black, but it's getting, I'd call it like an amber color. Being a lager, I do expect it to be crisp and clean. I'm going to go with that and pour some. Color is about what I expected. Very thin head. Look at that. I mean, that's paper thin. Well, not paper thin, pretty close. It is clear. I can see right through it. I don't know the body. I'm expecting this to be medium body. Lagers tend to be light body, but I don't think that'd be right for this beer. Okay, just from the nose, I can smell some sweetness, some toffee. It's faint, but it's there. It's nice. Now I'm going to try some. This tastes medium body. So they say there's Munich in it. The maltiness is light. I was expecting more of a punch of it. You might like that, but I like more my maltiness for my Oktoberfest to be more noticeable. I get subtle hints of the toffee and caramel from the crystal malt. It's a subtle sweetness to it. It's definitely not like I'm sucking a piece of candy. It's very light on the tongue and in the roof of my mouth, but it just dissipates. This beer is not hoppy whatsoever. I'm going to try it out of the glass now, see if that, out of the bottle now, see if that's any different. I think the maltiness is more subtle out of the bottle. As far as being a lager, it's not bright at all. It doesn't have the crisp, clean, bright, all those characteristics I would expect from a lager. There's no other flavors I get out of it. I don't get any breadiness, any biscuit, any grainy notes, nothing like that at all. In fact, the flavors I mentioned earlier, the slight toffee, caramel, maltiness, that's really all I get out of it. I don't think this is one of the better examples of an Oktoberfest. Just too basic. So will I buy this again? No, I won't. Would I recommend it? Actually, I would recommend it. I wouldn't tell anybody it's horrible. I would just say it's a little bland compared to some of the other ones I've had. It's not bad beer, but it doesn't have, there's no complexity. There's no potent flavors to it. There are no off flavors I could tell to it. There's no sharpness, no solvent, paint thinner, nail polish, acetone, rubbery, cardboard, paper, no diacetyl. I don't have anything else to say on this beer. Cheers.